Hello from Sweden and welcome back to another Pick card reading. Also big special warm hello to all my Nordic Light members. I thank you so much for your support. It's really making a difference. So before we start, I also just want to mention today's sponsor, Crystals and Reiki, and all the crystals on the table comes from his web shop. If you're looking for some high quality or rare crystals, you should really check it out. Also, don't hesitate to contact Stu, the owner, because he has a lot of crystals that's not listed in the web shop. He has a great source for Moldavite, so if you want to find like a original Moldavite crystal, could be the place for you. I have shared a link to his web shop and a discount code in the comment section. So back to today's reading. Your number one top soul gifts plus its purpose. And I have prepared 3 different piles with oracle cards. The one that you feel the most drawn to will be your reading today. As you can see, we're also using different tarot decks and different crystals in each of the piles. So we have pile 1 with Prism and the Himalayan Quartz. We have pile 2 with Companion and Apophyllite with Peach. Funny, there's a dog barking and we have Companion here. So yeah, maybe that's a sign for someone. So anyways, pile 3, we have the Snake and Garnet. Okay, that's the options for today's reading. If you need more time, you can pause the video. Otherwise, you can scroll down to the comment section where you will find your timestamps. And I will see you guys in your sub readings. Hello, pile number 1, and welcome to your reading. So your number 1 top soul gift, what is that? We're going to figure that out together. And yeah, you felt drawn to the Prism and the Himalayan Quartz. Yeah, 2 words I have a difficult pronouncing, so bear with me. They fit together here. Anyways, Himalayan. Let's just call this a quartz crystal, and you know it's a Himalayan quartz. Anyways, it represents knowledge, wisdom, and spiritual growth. A powerful stone for connecting to the divine and higher realms, and encourages us to reach our highest potential. It is a master healer. So let's put it there. We're going to start with 3 tarot cards. And then we're going to continue with a bunch of oracle cards here. And let's just see how this message will be channeled through me to you today to give you the information about your number 1 top soul gift and what its purpose is. Wow. The Tower. Bringing light into darkness. You have Father of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, and we have 9 of Cups. Yeah, this is the Master Healer. Yeah, I heard as soon as I said that the quartz crystal here is a Master Healer, that's what I felt that you are. Master Healer that can ground very difficult energies, make sense of very difficult situation. With the Prism here, see from many different perspectives. You know, if you ever looked in a quartz crystal and they have this, do you see these things that's in the crystal? It's said to be knowledge that is ingrained kind of in the crystal, so that you can like tap into the crystal and the crystal will give you like spiritual wisdom and guidance. But yeah, spiritual wisdom, higher wisdom. And because the quartz is very connected, you know, even the tower here, the point, you know, is very connected to higher realms. So it seems like you are a master healer. A master healer that's your healing gifts and abilities are otherworldly. Yeah, they're not human kind of. So, and that makes you really a master healer in the sense of being here on earth, because you can handle things from a different type of way with your gifts. Like almost like you can ground very difficult energies here with the Tower. You can ground it, and with the King of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups, like you can make the best out of a very bad situation. You can handle very heavy energies and transform them into something good. Your master healing abilities is complex. You know, I say like your #1 top soul gift is a master healer. It feels like we can stop there. No, we cannot stop there. It's very multifaceted and it's very complex. This, like, it's almost like the quartz crystal shows like the complicity, you know, with all this knowledge that you have within yourself. Because you've been a master healer for a very long time in your soul's energy. So you have collected like a lot of ancient techniques. You have like a lot of galactic alchemical techniques. You can work with both light and both darkness. You really, in the sense, you're really like a master healer. You can see things, you can solve things from in ways, very powerful ways that like nobody else has access to, because you have access to like a lot of realms and a lot of information. And if you're lacking anything kind of in your healing gifts, skills, you can like tap into some kind of higher realm and it will give you the information. Like you can really, you're a master channeler as well. Like you can channel down whatever you need. So your healing abilities are bound to always grow. You're always evolving your spiritual gifts. And you have like a lot of like, almost like in your hands, there's like areas of your hands unlocking at the pace of your own kind of ascension. Because if you are not fully awake, of course, none of us are here on earth fully awake. But at the pace that you are awakening, you're also kind of like, I see like, they're showing like almost like the meridians of your body. You know, I wanted to call it ley lines, but the ley lines is in earth. But somehow with the Tower and Knight of Pentacles, you have some kind of very... There's a reason why you are here. You came here as the master healer that you are. So you're working a lot with light and darkness. You are very tapped into both the collective heavy energies, but also like divine cosmic light. Yeah. So both of this, you know, because of the Tower. The Tower shows the tree here. So the tree shows, you know, the tree is very grounded into earth, Mother Earth. But the lightning, where does it come from? The lightning represents, you know, the divine. So it really shows the connection between the divine and earth. But also like with the Tower, you know, Tower is always talking about transformations and changes. And then we have the King of Pentacles, which I feel like really is like kind of like your master healing abilities are very grounded and very connected to Gaia. And nine of Cups here tells me you're here to do good. Like you have very soothing, healing, and powerful healing abilities. A lot of wisdom, a lot of things you're going to unlock. Keep seeing like things in your hands, you know, you purge something, you awaken to the next stage, you spiritually evolve, you progress, and then something else, and all of a sudden, you know, your hands are extra warm, or there's all of a sudden there's blue coming out of your hands, or yellow, or pink, or I don't know what, but there's like a lot of things activating in your hands. So you need to know, like, you haven't accessed even close to your full power. You're accessing these healing abilities at the pace, same pace as you're progressing or spiritually growing. Master healer, you are pile number 1. So let's see what else we got here. Octopus with water. You're very connected, you know, with octopus here. Yeah, look at this. You have a... Is it a sword? Or is it a magic wand? Magic wand / sword. Yeah. Water, octopus. Number 7 here as well. Yeah, you have one very powerful mission, and it has to do, once again, like your healing ability and the connection that you have with the divine. And the connection that you have with the divine, it stretches, it's complex, very complex. You know, you have knowledge about galactic alchemy. You have knowledge about galactic light codes. You have access to ancient wisdom. You have access to wisdom from forgotten galactic civilizations. You know, you have like your, you know, almost like the octopus here is like your awareness and how far your energy stretches. Like you can stretch here with one hand and then you can go here with another hand. You can go there. I think your energy awareness is very powerful, and your connection to divine is like amazing. You know, you are definitely you're not an earthling, you know. You are definitely not from here, but you are here, of course, experience the earth experience, but you are here for a reason, and you have knowledge to share with the world. Knowledge, wisdom, ancient techniques. You have a connection to the Arcturians for sure. Yeah, to galactic alchemical masters from Orion, from Sirius. Yeah, all these things, you know. And I see you as a very big master, you know. And I'm not saying master like in an ego way. It's just, this is just concept. This is just words. Ego comes from the mind. So let's forget about that. I'm still going to use it because I see you as a very, you know, with the Pentacles, King of Pentacles, Father of Pentacles, and the beautiful deer here. Yes, funny. We had another reading the other day in pile number 1 with the deer, and next to the deer, next to the stag, there was a King of Pentacles. So if you pick that pile and that reading, this is like just a confirmation for you. So let's leave that to the side. But I really see you as very mature master. And the mature master, you know, has transcended a lot. And I see you as very old and wise. So, and it's interesting, and I keep hearing you're like, yeah, it's like almost like you have awakened like 20-25% of your skills and your potential. So you need to know that. And you know, somewhere when I say you're a healer, you're like, yeah, I know, you know, you that makes sense for you. But I don't think you understand exactly how who you really are. Yeah, who you really are. It's pretty funny. It's like almost like I can see like your true self or your soul self is what, like looking down at you here and like kind of like showing me like, yeah, this is my full energy and this is the energy that I am in now. So really there's a big difference there, but nothing is wrong. Like you are really spiritually progressing and you're awakening your gifts in a pace that's manageable for you. Yeah, manageable for you and manageable for the rest of humanity, because you're very powerful. You know, can't awaken all of that in once. Yeah. So let's see what else we got here. Abandonment, feelings of unworthiness and rejection. Number 4. The root chakra is the key for you to access your full potential. Yeah, root chakra is the key for you. Because it's such a high, you're carrying such a high light, you know. And if the root chakra is not healed, if you're not grounded in your root chakra and in your earth star chakra, which is the chakra beneath the root chakra, or beneath the soils of the feet, which connects us to Gaia, you can't access your full light. Because why can't you access it? Because with the tower here, it would be too much for you. You would go, you know, Kundalini psychosis. I don't want to scare you in any way, but you know, when we awaken Kundalini and we're not ready, it becomes a living hell, actually. And many of these people, you know, they end up in mental hospitals and nobody can help them because people don't understand what's going on with them, you know. And in you know, normal world, they don't understand things like this. So this is not going to happen to you. I'm not scaring you. No, this is not going to happen to you because you're very, very, very super protected. And I really see like your higher self or your inner self, or like something is really, it's not possible for you to go outside what is, you're very like there's a very strong divine plan for you, and like nothing can make this shake. Yeah, not even the tower here, nothing can make this shake. It's really for you, it's like almost like step by step you're moving forward. So yeah, root chakra is very important, and it seems like it's your gift is trapped or locked in, you know. Abandonment here, feelings of unworthiness, rejection, could be childhood wounds, you know, that is connected to your root chakra, sacral chakra, and solar plexus chakra. It really talks about the lower chakras, your human lives, your human emotions, your human thoughts, you know. And then you have your divine feelings and divine thoughts. And yeah, that's a whole different thing. These feels like they are flowing very freely. But you're working this through and everything is fine. Yeah, I just feel like everything is fine. Elephant with gratitude. Yeah, you have a lot of wisdom. You had a lot of nurturing energy. Big time nurturing energy. You are very kind and compassionate by nature. And you are a protector. You know, with the King of Pentacles and the Elephant here. Your masculine energy, doesn't matter if you're a man or woman, you know, your yang energy is very protective, and I feel very, very actually mature in its essence. But it's like, it could be like a little bit of a disconnection here, because I'm talking about your highest potential. Almost like I'm tapping into your soul's energy, because this is your number one top soul gift is in your soul's energy. But there is a separation here, you know, or there is an experienced separation or a duality, because now you are here on Earth. You don't access all of this, because on Earth, you know, we live in a 3D world with everything that means. We experience separation. I am here, you are there. You know, these are my feelings, these are your feelings, you know. And, you know, this is my house, this is your house. So with that, it has caused this natural, for all of us, you know, a natural experience of separation. So for you, it's this wound of, it's this, yeah, there's a wound maybe even with abandonment here, feeling very lonely here also on Earth. It's pretty funny. It is a little bit funny, because you're so much more powerful than, like, there's could be some times like you really feel like power was taken away from you, or you're not in control of things, which is a complete illusion, because you're such a powerful soul. You're such a powerful soul. You can move mountains. Yeah, you know, King of Pentacles, you can move mountains. You can really like make things happen for you. But once again, Earth experience, you know, it's different. Of course, we're not in our power and things like that, and we're experiencing things. That's difficult. 1111 messages in the numbers. I was thinking when I saw the elephant, yeah, maybe you're not alone here, because yes, for you there is people that you have karmic cords with. Could be family members, could be friends, could be colleagues, could be your whole life growing up. Like you just don't fit in. And this is going to make you feel frustrated. It's going to make you feel maybe unworthy or rejected, or, you know, something wrong with me, or I don't know what, this or that. But then there's also people on Earth right now, and maybe even around you in your life. Could be siblings, kids. It could be your own kids, it could be a pet, it could be pets, it could be anybody. Once again, anybody. You have people you completely like don't match with, but you have people that you match with 100%. Look at this. So you definitely have soul tribe here on Earth, and your soul tribe here on Earth also have spiritual connections. If you look at their astrological chart, yeah, I'm saying that wrong. Forget about my grammar sometimes. So you will see that they have there's a spiritual connection. You have spiritual placements in your astrological chart, meaning probably you have things going on in your 8th house, in your 12th house. In your 8th house and in your 12th house mostly, because these are the most spiritual houses. And Pisces energy, Cancer energy also actually could be very spiritual, could go very deep. And Scorpio energy, Aquarius energy, 11th house with Uranus. Yeah, I don't know, but you have like you have some kind of you can see like there's something deeper with you. You can see there is a deeper meaning with your life. So 1111, it makes me think, yeah, you're here, you're very powerful, but you're not alone here. So you have, even with the 9 of Cups here, you will find emotional fulfillment. There's you really experience the duality here. I think one of the big purposes of this lifetime is to make you awaken, and, you know, and first of all, almost like being lost and being like living your life. You know, you have this family, You're studying to be this, you're working with this, you're trying to kind of find your place in the world. You kind of like half find your way, or you don't really find your way, to then go through some kind of spiritual awakening here with the Tower, wake up and just like everything is being shaken up and you're like questioning everything, and maybe having even a Kundalini awakening, which is very difficult, or having some kind of other type of spiritual awakening. All spiritual awakenings are difficult because they shake you to the core. They shake you to the core, and they may even bring like upheaval and challenges in your life, because there are so many things that are outdated, and you're cutting karmic cords. You're learning karmic lessons in a high speed, and in a very powerful way, because this is the way of shaking your soul up, because maybe you've been very asleep. In one sense, before we have our spiritual awakening, we're sleeping, so you're waking up. And when you have been wakened up, once again, I don't know, the grammar, I have no idea, let's just leave that. I feel like you're really going to start to figure out who you are, find who you are, but also attracting this duality here. You live your life almost in darkness and you don't even know it, and then you wake up, you go through like this massive purge, and then you're starting to live in the light, and then it's like almost like you look back and say like, wow, that life wasn't even, the one that was meant for me. So something like being able to leave the past in peace, because the future and the now is starting to look really good. It's for the first time in your life you feel aligned. You feel good with who you are and who you're becoming. And you're not disconnected anymore. You have a very strong connection. So when you are connected, there's a time in your life when you're not connected, when you're sleeping and you're going through like a lot of karma. This is a part of the plan to then shake you up. It's not nice. I'm not saying it's right if somebody treated you bad, I went through a lot of trauma, sexual abuse, and alcoholic father and narcissistic mothers, so I know trauma. I bullied in school and all these things, very awkward kid, very shy, super emotional, super empath, was feeling and sensing everything. Is very difficult, panic attacks, PTSD, all these things, drugs. I went through it all. So I know it, and I can see this in you too, and you are you're so powerful, equally powerful. It's almost like you're facing the darkness, but equally powerful, you're also going to face the light. So the light in you is very, very strong. And you're going to experience this shift in your lifetime where you will experience this living in a spiritual reality. This is going to be when you are in your true colors. Yeah, wow, I'm getting goosebumps. You're living in your true colors, and you're going to find emotional satisfaction and a peace within you that you have never felt, during this shift. I love El Moria. So El Moria, Ascended Master, Awakening Presence. The universe is with you. Wear a cloak of protection and love. Very protective. Master, protective energy, works a lot with the red ray of light. The first ray is the red ray of light. Let's not go too far into that, but it works very close to Archangel Michael as well, and is a master, can really help us awaken. We were talking about awaken and protection. You are also this is almost you you are also this master. When you have awakened, this is what you are doing also. You're nurturing people, you're protecting people, you're helping them awaken, and you help them heal, and you share very high knowledge with them. Wisdom, deep wisdom, very grounded into the earth and very connected with the cosmos. Animals. You understand animals and communicate with them intuitively. Trust your inner guidance, as the animals are a part of your life work. Wow. Yeah, look at this. Angels and animals. So you have masters, you have angels, you have animals, you have children here. I think that's a child almost. Yeah. So you're a peacemaker. A master healer, peacemaker. Strong connection with Mother Earth and the animals. Yeah, you are what they call a light worker, Create space. Wow, I like this. I always call on El Moria when I feel like my mind is clouded and when I need that super sharp awareness, because he really helps us clear the space, create space, and strengthen our awareness to be able to deal, quiet our mind and our emotions, to be able to face with equanimity whatever is in front of us. You come from this, I heard this, I'm going to say it, I don't know what it means, but you come from silence. You come from spaciousness. You come from the void. You come from the emptiness. This is your home. Very powerful. Yeah, you're a very powerful master healer. The last card here is improvise. Yeah, look at you. Improvise. You can get whatever you want, you know. You have access to so many different realms and masters and spirit animals and angels. You know, whatever you need, you can get. And you will get help with. Improvise. Look at this. You can connect things. You can build things. You can create your own healing modalities, healing techniques. You can, like I said, you can move mountains. Nothing is impossible for you. I mean, as a healer, you have like specific, what is it? I don't even know what it's called, but like some specific like codes. I keep seeing like your hands being like, yeah, it's lighting up. Animal healer. Yeah, I don't know why I said animal here. Maybe some of you will want to heal animal, but yeah, you have, and it's like something with like some souls are, not all soul has access to being able to create certain things. There are certain laws of the universe. There are certain laws of the souls almost. Not, you have to like almost gain some kind of masterhood to be able to almost get this light codes ingrained in your light body, soul's body, I hear they say. And they say you have this. You have this. Look at this look at all these. Look, see here, the connections here. Look how it's connecting. This is how I see, like you have this in your body. You know? And they're almost like DNA. It's in your DNA and it's activating at the pace which you are awakening, healing, and reclaiming your true self. Whew. Yeah, this was a very powerful reading. So the purpose. What is your purpose of your number one soul gift to be this master healer? Yeah, you're a light worker here on earth. You're here to help ground the new frequency of light into Mother Earth. You know, it comes through you, comes through your connection. Look at this, comes through your connection. You ground it. You put it in the water almost, you know, yeah. You ground it, and then all this light frequency goes out in the earth. It spreads to the animals, to the humans, and yeah, to the animals, to the humans, to the earth, to the trees, all these things. You're here to heal the world. You're here to heal the animals, and you're here to help the humans awaken. This is the purpose of this gift. Yeah. This lifetime. Specifically this lifetime. Oop, I don't know what happened. Cards are flying out. So let's see. Let's take three more tarot cards. See if we can get some last messages here for you. And no. I don't know why these cards always makes me confused. You know, every time I've been using them, they come like upside down or they fly away or yeah, I don't know. They're very powerful. I love this, the wild unknown, the whole, all of her cards. So anyways, yeah, you're not alone. Two of Cups. I felt that so strongly. You're 11-11. Some of you have a twin flame. You are, if somebody has a twin flame, it's got to be you. You know, this very powerful soul that you are. Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if you have a twin flame. Yeah. But you definitely have like a very strong soul connection. Maybe even several soul connections. I think you have like a tribe. Some way, maybe some are closer, but you definitely are not alone here. Yeah, don't forget about that, you know, forget about being alone. Even maybe at times you feel abandoned, alone. There's so many souls like you on earth, or similar souls like you. Light worker souls, higher souls. So you have connection all over the world, actually. 3 of Wands and 4. Yeah, look at this. No, what is it? I can't. 6 of Cups. 6 of Cups. Yeah, 6 of Cups, you know. For me, 6 of Cups is the soulmate card, because 6 of Cups talks about past, you know, good memories. Your good memories. And who do you have good memories with? Yeah, your 2 of Cups, of course. So for some of you, you're doing this together with someone. You have a twin flame, and this is your mission, to do this together. The other half, the feminine half or the masculine half of you. Yeah, for some of you, this could be talking about somebody else that's very important for you in your mission. Yeah, very important. 3 of Wands. You ascend together. You're doing this together. you're meant to be very successful in your mission, and life will really make you go through this spiritual awakening. I think the hardest part will be for you when you start to awaken. If you have a Kundalini awakening on top of that, or if you just have a spiritual awakening, you know, both are very powerful. Your life is going to be shaken up. You're going to question your childhood, your parents, your friends, your life, your career. At times you're going to question everything, you know, and this is going to be like a big, maybe a bit difficult phase for you when you're purging, but it's meant to be like this. Some of you have been taking on very heavy karma this lifetime because you're ready to ascend. With the Three of Wands here, look at the portal opening up for you. You're meant to ascend here. Before you ascend, you're meant to you know, be a beacon of light, a frequency holder, a lighthouse, you know, for others. You know, look at this, even El Moria here with the blue crystal here. You're here to channel energies. You're here to heal people. You're here to help. You're here to, you know, also do a lot of things that people don't know when you're sleeping. You know, you're working a lot when you're sleeping. And, you know, there's a lot of energy moving around you. You're flying around, you know, at night in your soul's energy, and you're doing like a lot of things. So yeah, you're here to bring back love and compassion and all these things into earth. So yeah, we have a very beautiful mission actually. It's going to be okay when the initial phase of going through this difficult purges is over. Life is going to make not just sense, it's going to feel so right. You're going to blossom. You're going to feel like, wow, you're connected with the light. You're starting to find your soul tribe, maybe even your twin flame, or a very strong galactic soulmate, you know, and the two of you are lovers, you know, galactic lovers, and you have a strong mission together, and it's going to be just amazing. Yeah, amazing. Pile number 1, this was your reading. If you want to share your story in the comment section, please feel free to do so. Either way, pile number 1, I really wish you all the best. And yeah, very nice. I'm so happy to be able to have you here on my channel. Yeah, I wish you all the best, and I hope to see you next time. Bye. Hello, pile number 2, and welcome to your reading. And you felt drawn to the companion. Let's just take a look at this card, because I mean, it's so interesting. Where do you come from? Yeah, pile number 2. Definitely you're not from Earth. So yeah, look at you and your companion here. And yeah, very interesting card. Let's put it here in the corner. You also felt drawn to the Apophyllite with peach stillbit, a powerful healing stone. And it has a very high vibe with etherical vibrations of light. And yeah, I mean, look at it. It looks very nice. Beautiful. So let's just put it here. We're gonna start with 3 tarot cards, and then we have a bunch of oracle cards here, and let's just see how how we can channel down this message for you. Your number 1 top soul gift plus its purpose. And because we had this weird creature here, I also chose this deck, Curious Creatures, I think it's called Curious Creatures Tarot. Yeah, it has creatures on it as well. So let's see what we got here for you. We got the Fool. Nice. We have 9 of Cups. Okay. You're a funny person. Yeah, I don't know. I feel very joyful connecting with your energy. And Temperance. Wow, I love you. Yeah, that just came out. Yeah, I feel like a lot of positivity and joy in your energy. You are really like, yeah, I don't know what your soul gift is, but I'm just feeling your energy now, and we're gonna figure out your soul gift as well. But I feel like, yeah, you're an awkward or different type of human being. Like, you could be somebody, you don't dress like everybody else. You don't put your hair like everybody else. You don't talk like everybody else. You don't think like everybody else. You bring, if people misunderstand you, like, they're just gonna think you're weird. But people like who understand your specialness, uniqueness, or just, you bring like a lot of joy into people's life. Yeah, I think you're like your number 1 top soul gift is to make people feel good. Yeah, 9 of Cups. Yeah, something like making people feel good. Because you're so out of the ordinary. Yeah, there's nothing ordinary with you. If there's 10 people sitting in a room and everybody's saying like, yeah, I like strawberries, you will be the one that says something, yeah, you know what, I like potatoes. Yeah, I don't know, like, you're just like different. That's a strange story maybe, but yeah. But the Fool has this, you know, very childlike energy. Yeah, very childlike energy, very positive energy, carefree, doesn't carry the past or the future on his shoulders. Just completely like a happy dog, you know. Woohoo! you know. And you have this, and people can mistake this for like thinking you're weird and stupid, but actually you're very deep. Yeah, you're very deep, because the Fool is like very connected with the source energy. You have some kind of pure connection with the divine. Yeah, it's like Earth hasn't polluted you. Earth has not taken away from you your uniqueness. So yeah, being your #1 top soul gift. Yeah, we still don't know what that is, but I think one gift absolutely is just being you and being different. And I think being you and being different and just being happy in who you are brings people sense of I'm also okay, or makes them question themselves and their lives. Because you don't want to look like everybody else. You're just so different that you're a breath of fresh air. Yeah, you're a breath of fresh air. You know, you walk into a room or a workplace or something, and you dress different, you talk different, you laugh different, and you're funny, and it just makes people relax in some way. And I think you come from, I don't know where you come from, but you have a very specific starseed origin. Some of you, you don't have a human body, like you don't have, I think you have like a body, so you know, starseed origins can be a little bit difficult, because many of us are very, very old souls, meaning that, you know, you have incarnated and you have taken form in many different type of souls and in many different type of realms and places. So, you know, tracking your soul origin can be a little bit difficult. So if I say something here and it resonates with you, it doesn't mean that the other thing that you're also feeling that you have a very strong connection to is not right. But what I'm tapping into here is like a soul, like you as a soul that comes from a galactic place, like Andromeda maybe. Yeah, I'm getting like Andromeda. They have Orion, maybe even Sirius. Yeah, I'm getting Andromeda and Orion energy like a lot in this reading, or some other distant place where there are no humanoid persons. Almost like you look different. Like you're some kind of type of animal, or you know you're half. You understand what I mean? Like you just look different, you know, and. This is like you have this in your energy. So I would say like you're very non-judgmental by nature, pile number 2. Yeah, you're very non-judgmental, you're very open, you're ready to love anybody. And you actually think humans are pretty weird. Yeah, it could be that you think like they look at you like you're weird, but you're looking at them and you're like, yeah, you think I'm weird? You should take a look at yourself. Crazy people all doing the same thing, dressing the same, talking the same, thinking the same, you know, or something like that. So, your #1 top soul gift is being you. It sounds strange maybe, but yeah, being you. I think it's your spiritual connection. Yeah, I think it's your spiritual connection with different realms. And you have dragons as your friends, you have unicorns as your friends, you have dolphins, you have masters, you have angels, you have light beings, you have pixies, nothing. You know, you are like very social, maybe not social in human life, but you're very social, like kind of like in your essence energy, and nothing is, you're almost like a spiritual galactic backpacker as a soul. You travel to many places, you incarnated in many places. You're, I would say, like almost like, I would call you like a hybrid soul. A hybrid soul is a soul that has incarnated in so many places, in so many forms, in so many bodies and things like that, it's very hard to track your origin. Like, where do you come from? Like, you just feel you and just like, yeah, you're a galactic backpacker. Could be in this lifetime also. Do you feel like you feel restless if you stay too long in a place? Maybe some of you want to live in a van, travel the world, or you know, you have a pixie house. I don't know, just a little cottage, you know, a lot of flowers and a lot of animals running around, you know, saving all the animals, or just having like a lot of wild animals around you. I think it's your heart. Yeah, your #1 top soul. I would say it's your heart, your kindness, your openness. and your connection to so many places, and you have so many guides and so many friends. I mean, everybody loves you. Pile number 2, maybe not here on Earth. I don't know how it looks here on Earth. I think it's going to differ. Some of you are very loved and very social and outgoing. Some of you are like, you're just the weird one and you haven't found your place here on Earth, but you know, you're super loved. Yeah, you're super loved. You have so many, you have a trail of spirit animals and birds and things walking around you. I see you have a lot of like pets, you know, that you have owned that passed away. They are with you as well, like a lot of them. Wow, I'm getting goosebumps. Wow, I want to cry. Wow, this was very strong. I wasn't prepared that this would come up. Like, you know, your cat that passed away is laying in that place that, you know, he or she always lays, or your dog is next to you in the ball that you used to play with, or, you know, the bird that you had once, or, you know, they're all with you. So you have like, they love you. Yeah, you have a very strong connection with animals and kids, children. Complicated people are a bit like complicated. Yeah, I mean, you have a hard time maybe coming like connecting with people that don't have this a little bit more easygoing positive energy. It's very hard for you because it's just like they're so hard or harsh in their energy. So for that, it's just, and you don't make sense for them and they don't make sense for you. So it's like a win-win. You just like avoid each other maybe almost. But for the people that you connect with, it's very nice. And I think you connect deeply with nature and animals. And I think many of you are your own best friend. Like you can laugh with yourself and your guides, and, you know, and you bring a lot of, you're a diplomat. You bring a lot of peace into situations. You're not like, you're a conflict. You're not so interested in conflicts or choosing sides. Like, so like if you enter a room and people are fighting and they're like, yeah, you have to choose the side. You're just standing in the middle and just like, no, I'm not going to do that. You say something and you balance out the energy. So you can balance out the energies on a very high level. So you are like some kind of healer. And I would say like a heart healer. Like you operate from the heart. Your higher chakras are definitely your spiritual gifts. And I would say you're very evolved in your upper chakras. And you have like, I just see you have so many guides. Yeah, they all want to say hi, you know. They would say, we're here and we're here, we're here. I see you like walking. You know, I don't know. Sometimes you have your head, you know, you're wearing some kind of like, I don't know, like top with big flowers on, or shoes that are pink, or, you know, blue hair sometimes. Or I don't know if you do things like this. But yeah, it just feels like you're somehow, or it's just your energy is just like, maybe you walk a little funny, but it's actually pretty cute. You know, you talk a little funny, but it's actually pretty cute. Like something with you is just very cute. Like you're different and it's very cute. For the people who sees you, it's just like, wow, this person is like special. They are really embracing their personality and who they are. And if you're not tapped into this energy, wow, you should be who you are unapologetically, because you are absolutely a gift to the world, just your energy and just your unique way of being. So yeah. Yeah, you have a beautiful heart. You have a beautiful connection. So let's see what else we got here. Oh, the earth. The stag. Yeah, that's funny. We got this card. Was it yesterday's reading? Can't remember anymore. Yeah, just the other day in the reading. And we also got a stag in pile number 1. So it could be, if you feel drawn to pile number 1, it could be that you should check that pile out. Yeah, the earth, the stag. Confidence. Like, you should be confident. I feel like confidence is your soul gift. Confidence and uniqueness. Like, and you have many gifts, actually, you know. No, you have like, yeah, you have like many gifts. Oop, Nessie is here. Yeah. So I think you have many gifts, like a lot of spiritual gifts. You're a healer. You're a psychic. You're an empath. You're like some kind of, something with the heart keeps coming up. You have the ability to open people's hearts. You have the ability to heal animals, and you can crack open the most like difficult person. And Nessie, she's cuddling with the microphone here. Let me see if I can just like move her a little bit. Let's just go over here. What do you think about that, little cat? Yeah, she's probably gonna come back here. So yeah, you're funny. And I think you would be very good in like doing like soul readings or Akashic readings. Because you have, if you're looking for some kind of information, you could just like talk to one of your companions, one of your friends, because you have so many friends all over the galaxy and the universes, and and everybody loves you. You have blue friends and red friends and yellow friends and green friends and lion beings and feline beings and angels and masters. Everybody love you. Look at you here in the middle, 9 of Cups. You're loved. You're just all loved. Everybody just love your. With the Temperance here, everybody just loves your very, almost like, very peaceful, loving energy. With the Fool, childlike nature that you have. Some people might think that you're naive and a little bit, too much, too positive. How can you be so positive or too much? But no, this is just your connection to Source, Angels are laughing and singing all day long. They're bliss. So it feels like you're carrying this energy. When this is trapped within you, like if you haven't reached this stage yet, you're going to be prone to depressions. I need to say that. Prone to depressions, fatigue, and even mental problems. Because it's like it's going to create like a blockage for you. So it could be like if you're experienced that you're not really accessing this energy, it's because of some kind of blockage. It has maybe to do with your right to be you, and your self-worth, your confidence, and being okay with who you are. So probably maybe you were hurt by a lot of people in the past and hurt by life. So the key for you to unlock this is to heal the heart. Wow, your heart. I want to like kiss it. I'm sorry. I'm also carrying this energy. Because you have a beautiful heart. You have a beautiful heart with the Stag here. Powerful heart. Master heart healer, Pile number 2. You're a master heart healer. You bring joy and happiness into people's lives. Overworked, out of balance. Earth life is difficult for you, definitely, because you're not made for responsibilities, alarm clocks, going to work, having to take care of your kids in that way, in that sense, alone. You would be better off like kind of in some kind of tribe community or something like that, where people are very kind and helpful. It could be that you have a hard time seeing how this could happen, and maybe there's not even a place like that here on Earth yet. But I think it's very important for you to not lose yourself in trying to fix yourself so that you're fine. Because your power lays in accepting who you are. Just being fine with who you are. Career will bring you certain amount of fulfillment. Yes, career success will bring you certain amount of fulfillment. But heart connections. Heart connections and joy and spiritual connections. This is what will bring you the abundance. This is what will bring you joy and happiness. You're not meant to be alone. You're meant to be surrounded by love and people and nice things. And with the King of Pentacles here, maybe having a big warm home. King of Pentacles feels like he has a castle almost. Big warm home. You have animals there. You have friends there. You make dinner. You laugh. You do these things. So let's see what else you got here. Bee. Victory. Bees are not alone. They have a beehive. So you're meant to be a part of the community. You have been like this. Once again, tapping into your soul energy, you have so many connections from spiritual civilizations that you lived in, incarnated in for lifetimes, million of lifetimes, old soul here. So you have so much connection, and it's very important for you. You are very, you bring joy into community. You bring joy into a family. You're the one you're the spiritual one. You're the glue that makes everything okay, almost, you bring the okay into the group or into the family. Be hard worker, overworked. Very important for you not to work hard, overwork yourself in a project that doesn't give you anything. Because for you, you need a higher soul meaning for it to make sense. If you don't experience a higher soul meaning with your life, if you don't have some kind of heart connection with yourself, with the universe, with the unity, with animals, with nature, you're going to be very depressed. I think you're going to be very cut off because your power lays in your heart and in this connection. This is who you are. It's like almost like a soul death for you. Experience like a little bit of a soul death. So connection is very, very important for you. But you have a lot of energy. You have a lot of creativity. You're very artistic. I would be very surprised, you know, if you don't make necklaces or soaps or, I don't know, deodorants or paints, or if you don't sing, or if you don't do this, or if you don't do that, if you don't have this project, if you don't write a book. I would be very surprised because I think many of you are multi-talented because you have picked up so many gifts on so many places that you have been. So you're like galactic spiritual backpacker, multi-talented, a lot of friends, very loved, and I think you have a lot of energy. So when you're putting that energy into something that you really burn for, something that makes sense for your soul, something that makes your heart sing, rather than struggling for something just to make some kind of success, that will kind of acknowledge you and say like, okay, look, I made the success. I'm okay as a person. Look at me. I studied. I became a doctor. Mom and dad are happy. So I'm okay. But it doesn't give you that deep fulfillment because you didn't do it for yourself. You did it for maybe the community's approval of you, or maybe your family's approval of you. So this is how, like, if you waste your energy like this, it's not going to bring you happiness. But if you do something that your soul wants to do, whatever this is, maybe it is becoming a doctor, maybe a heart doctor even. Yeah. It will bring you have the energy, you know, with the B here, you have success all written all over your path, you have what it takes, you have the gifts, you will even stand out in that field. Yeah, you will even stand out in the field, you will excel. And you will be very victorious if you do that. So the purpose of your soul's gift is to I think it's be you. I think spread being, you know, some people are just walking around being themselves and just spreading the light by their energy. And your energy is beautiful. So being in that essence energy and living a good life and creating things and buying yourself your castle and making food for neighbors and, you know, spreading your love all around the world. Yeah, this is the purpose. To be something nice in the world. It makes me want to cry because, you know, so many times we think like, bringing back the faith in humanity, because there is beautiful people in the world, you know. Many of us have been so hurt so many times we can't even see it anymore, but there is, you know, there are people brought up in families that are beautiful. They have beautiful parents and siblings. Everybody loves each other. It's completely like normal. So bring faith in humanity. You're a part of this, you know, the spark of light, the kindness and compassion, you know, that makes people think like, you know what, maybe Earth isn't such a bad place. Or, you know, maybe I can also be compassionate and kind and open and non-judgmental. But another purpose that you have here is also to create something. And it's creating the right thing. With the Earth, with the stag here, Earth element and the stag, you're meant to create something into physical reality. There's two things here. One is the wrong path, overwork, out of balance, and B, victory. One thing is the right path. One thing will feed the ego and the other thing will feed the soul. So you have to be careful here, or you will know. Yes, you will maybe even reach victory with the thing that feeds your ego. And it's completely fine. You know, many of us has walked down that path. We succeed and it feeds our ego and it's fine, it's good. And then after a while, it's like, nah, this wasn't it. You know, I'm still like not fulfilled. But when you find the thing that will feed your soul, which I think is something very artistic, something that makes you feel free and makes you feel happy and makes your heart burn with passion. When you do that, you're going to be victorious with that too. It's going to be very fulfilling for you and it's going to feel very good. And it seems like you're also getting some abundance that extends from your own life to other people as well. The eternal now. Yeah, this is you. This is the full energy, you know, the source energy. Just this connection that you have. You have never been like spiritual things. This is your home. Yeah, spiritual things are your home. It's strange for you. Like I said, sometimes people think you're weird, and you look at them and say like you think they are weird. Why don't they like they don't even? How can they think spiritual things are weird? So like for you, it's like it's normal, it's life, it's who I am, you know. So for you, yeah, spirituality is very, ever since you were a kid, you know, nothing was weird. Maybe you have like imagination friends, which actually were guides and things like that. Yeah, you always had like a lot of these things. Yeah, I feel like a very like, I feel like this is the pile I want to say I love you, which I always find it strange to say I love you. It's not a common thing for Swedish people just to say, oh, I love you, I love you. But this is the pile where I just feels like your soul is so cute. It's like a little pixie, you know, with a big heart. It's all happy, like a little kid. And my inner child wakes up and say like, yay, I like you too. Let's play, you know. So you have a lot of this, this energy, and bring that out. Bring that out. And could be difficult in a word like this, where it's frowned upon. Like, why are you acting so weird, you know? But it's not, you know. It's not. It's actually for the people who are ready for this. You're a ray of light that brings something very positive into their hearts and into their life. Wow, Jesus energy. Yeah, Christ energy. Forgiveness. You are on the path of light, love, and forgiveness. Father healing is possible at this time. Yeah, for some of you, you know, if you're not in this energy, vulnerability, you're a very sensitive human being, soul, an empath, and very vulnerable. Your sensitivity made you vulnerable in a harsh word like this. So if you went through a lot of traumas as a child, and, you know, growing up, and maybe even now, you know, because in connection with people, it's going to be it could be that you have reached like kind of a stage where you're a little bit bitter and angry with people. This is something that you need to overcome. This is something that you need to heal. You don't need to do anything, but this is the advice. Because behind these feelings, behind these hurts, behind these things that these people did to you, lays your true energy. This is what we do, you know, we observe it, we heal it, we work through the layers, and there's always something behind it. And what's behind pain and suffering? Love. There's always love behind it. So this is the way. So the advice here, if you don't feel that you're in this energy, if you feel like you're like, many of you can be like feeling like victimhood, because you worked through a lot of things. Maybe it's and you're right maybe to feel like you were a victim, because maybe you were a victim to a lot of abuse and bad things. Yes. But if you want to be happy, if you want to become happy, and you're a very happy person, beyond this, healing is the key for you. Because all of these things, this is your true energy. The other is just what happened to you. It's just what happened to you. I don't want to minimize it in any way. Some things, really bad things happen to us. Sometimes it's very hard to go through all these things. But it is possible. It's completely possible to heal that and to find the biggest happiness of them all, which is reconnecting with who you truly are and loving yourself, taking like you're really, you know, you're loving yourself the way that maybe you could never been loved the whole life, you know. So forgiveness is definitely here also on your path, you know, to naturally there will be, you know, working through this and you coming back to your energy, naturally transcending things, you know, being reconnected with the love that you are and the love that you feel and the connection that you have. And the heart opening, naturally, there will be maybe a time of your life where forgiveness comes naturally. You don't have to push it, you know, but it naturally it will come. So, but you have a very, you know, Christ energy. Many of you have this have this within you, you know, that you are a very kind person. Yeah, it could even be that you're a people pleaser at times because you always want to help. Could be that you're the one giving. Many times you're the one giving and not receiving so much also. It's also once again because you're a very kind soul, you know, very generous and kind soul. Sorry. Teaching. You inspire young people to learn. Kids loves you. I think like you, because you have this childlike nature and this very non-complicated personality and persona, you know, identity or what to call it. Yeah, you're like an adult, but you have this angelic Christ energy about you, which makes you very light. So I think kids and animals love you. Like I said, you have a trail of. That's why your animals, when they pass, they kind of stay around because they really like you. Yeah, they're like, yo, I don't want to leave you. No, I'm fine. You know, they come check on you, or they stay with you all the time to make sure that you're okay. So yeah. Some of you could be that you're meant to teach or somehow help children, autistic children, ADHD children, or something like that. Because you understand these kids. It could be even that you have ADHD or autistic or something like that. Yeah. You're beautiful. That's what you are, pile number 2. Completely beautiful. focus, and be a channel. Wow, I have to censor this card. It was a naked woman, and you know YouTube rules. If I have to put an 18+ reading if it's not censored, and we don't want to do that. So let me just quickly put some clothes on this woman. Okay, be a channel. And I have to say once again, when I see the hands here full of light, I want to tell you once again to watch pile number 1. So if you feel drawn to pile 1, watch it. If not, then forget about it, then it's not for you. But be a channel and focus. Yeah, but you I think, yeah, the purpose is also for you to somehow, I think at some point you will get like a mission. Like, I feel like you don't really know what this is yet, but I think it will come to you. When the time is right, I feel like you're going to have a very strong spiritual experience and something is going to be activated within you. Look how you're getting something here. And I feel like it's a little bit secret, you know? It's a little bit, they say, yeah, not, I hear like, yeah, but not yet. So they don't want to, it's like almost like not to focus too much on this right now. Because maybe you're doing something else now. Yeah, focusing on teaching. Maybe you're doing something completely else now. And it feels like that is in focus. But with the be a channel here, yeah, if you want to, I think pile number 1 will give you the answer on what you're meant to do next. Because this is something that comes further on. And I keep feeling like they're saying, yeah, it's not important for you to know what that is now. But there will be a second purpose with your mission. And I would say like you will get something here that you don't have now. Yeah, you will get something that you don't have now. It could be like a spiritual upgrade or some kind of activation of some kind. But then there will be a different journey, a new book almost, or a new phase of your spiritual purpose here on earth. So some kind of higher spiritual purpose. So let's not go into that too much. But you can just know that a certain time in your life, you will be ready, divine timing will be here for you to activate some kind of mission that you have. I don't know if it has to do with the soul gifts. I almost feels like you're getting something new. Yeah, you're getting something completely new, some kind of new light energy here on earth. Wow, that was interesting. Yeah, very interesting. So let's see what else we got here. The Emperor. King of Cups. Wow, a lot of stable energy here. The Stag, the Emperor, the King of Cups, and the Two of Swords. Yeah, once again, Two of Swords. Something that you're not meant to see right now. Now you're meant to focus on the Emperor and the King of Cups here. You're meant to focus on this phase of your life. You are changing careers maybe here. We said like there's 2 paths here. One will feed your ego. Yes, maybe you will be successful. Maybe not successful. Doesn't matter. But it will somehow make you out of balance. One thing will make you successful. So it seems like the focus right now is a lot on you healing, you growing, you coming back to your childlike nature, you being strong in your vulnerability and your sensitivity, you being very balanced in your energy, and then creating some kind of worldly success for you here. With the Stag, we talked about the castle, we have the Emperor here, so, you know, stability, security for you. King of Cups, very emotional, like the spiritual teacher, like you becoming your own spiritual teacher, or carrying the spiritual energy, spiritual teacher energy. We have teacher here for some of you. Yes, you're teaching children or something, or maybe you are a spiritual teacher of some kind, maybe you are a healer of some kind. So it's a lot of focus on this now, but you need to know, Two of Swords, there is something here you're not meant to see right now because the divine timing is not here, but there will be another thing coming in. Focus and be a channel. This is going to be very powerful for you. This is going to be the next stage in your spiritual ascension. And I'm very excited by this. I almost don't want to leave it alone. I almost want to figure out what it is. But they are like very specifically telling me, don't worry, this will come. You can't really just leave it here. But you need to know there's going to be, you're meant to go even higher this lifetime. Yeah, so it's coming. Look at all these beautiful colors here on the table. So pile number 2. this was your reading. Yeah, pile 2, this was your reading. And yeah, we forgot to talk about the peach apple, the apophyllite with peach. I just want to say it opens the heart actually, and it opens the third eye and the crown chakra. So yeah, you're very connected with these chakras, you know, the upper chakras. So pile number 2, this was your reading. If you want to share your story in the comment section, please feel free to do so. Either way, pile number 2, I wish you all the best, and I hope to see you next time. Goodbye. Hello, pile number 3, and welcome to your reading. And you felt drawn to the snake and the garnet crystal, the stone of desire. Garnet is believed to represent passion, strength, courage, and loyalty. It is connected to the root and heart chakra. It actually helps us also with our sex drive, to balance our sex drive. And when I saw the snake and when I read this just before I started reading, somehow I was feeling like something with kundalini energy, because we have the kundalini snake here. So let's see what that means. Also, I had to restart your reading like 5 times because I started coughing and I lost my breath. So I don't know what's going on in this pile, but there seems to be there seems to be something powerful going on here. So let's just dive into your reading. So your number 1 top soul gift plus purpose. And you know, kundalini energy is very powerful energy. So we're going to start with 3 tarot cards, and we're just going to see how this message will be channeled to you. We're just going to go for it. Yeah, what's going on here? Let's just go for it. So we have Ace of Wands. Wow, yeah. Ace of Wands. Yeah, if we would choose a card that symbolizes the kundalini energy, Ace of Wands would definitely be it. So you have like a lot of energy, and what's going on with my throat? And I feel like something is like stuck, something is in the way. Let's do more cards. The Chariot and the Page of Cups. You are a very powerful source of spiritual energy, pile number 3. You're a very powerful source of spiritual energy. Your purpose and your mission with this is to move heavy energies away from the collective. Many of you are bound to go through a kundalini awakening because it's very aligned with this galactic spiritual energy that you are kind of connected to. Yeah, you're like, you're a powerful source of spiritual light. Your body, the vessel, needs to go through a certain time, certain transformation for you to activate your gifts. So it's interesting, in your reading it was like full on immediately. The other readings were completely different. This, like, everything became like I was coughing, and you know, I had to restart. And even now I'm just gonna like talk through the energy, because you are like some kind of warrior. Pile number 3. You have like a lot of warrior energy within you, and you have a very strong mission. You have like one of the most powerful missions, and your mission is to transcend darkness into light. By you being a powerful source of spiritual light yourself, you are the light that transcends the darkness. For this to happen, you will go through very strong spiritual awakenings. You will have a very strong spiritual calling. Many of you will activate the snake, the kundalini. It's very interesting because this is a new deck that I just bought, and I know this is the positive and this is the negative. And for some reason, you know, I put all the rest of the cards like this, so they had the positive on the right side like this. But for you, I put it like this, and I made a thumbnail already yesterday. So yeah, I noticed it late. Otherwise, maybe I would have put it like this. But then I thought, like, yeah, it should be like this, something like the darkness. So see how you go from the light to darkness. So you are meant to yeah, you're what is your soul gift? Yeah, this is the alchemist. Pile number 3. This is the pile of the alchemist, the shamans, the spiritual warriors, the Archangel Michael dragon energy. And of course we have to have a pile like this, we always do. Yeah, so this is the pile. Definitely you're going to there's your voice, your authenticity. There's going to be a lot of wow, my stomach also started to hurt. There's going to be like a lot of energy wanting you to not awaken, wanting you to, like, you are fighting the darkness. You are you're fighting the darkness. And you're a spiritual warrior. You are a dragon spiritual warrior of some kind. The Chariot here. Chariot, yes, many of you dragon riders, you have a dragon or another being you're working with. But yeah, you belong with Archangel Michael, the galactic shamans, alchemist, and you have you don't have access to spiritual energy and force. You are the force in yourself. So you're bound to go through phases of your life where you are shaken to the core, and this vessel that you call your human body goes through a lot of shifts and transformations to be able to contain the spiritual force of light that you are. You will go directly into the darkness. You come from the light and you go to the darkness here. You will transcend the darkness. The Kundalini will rise within you. Also transcend everything within you. Your voice is very, very important. Your solar plexus, your power is very important. So it could be that there has been a lot of attacks on your voice, on your authenticity, on your truth, and your power, to keep you down. But you're meant to rise. Yeah, you're meant to rise. Yeah, I mean, you're a dragon woman or man, who can stop you. So you're meant to rise. With Page of Cups, you are a healer. You are a healer and a light warrior. Pile number 3. Whoo! This was the most difficult reading. The other 2 was like perfect. I was thinking like, wow, 2 readings, they went so good. Everything felt good. But here it became hard, and there's a lot of struggles. There's struggles to bring out your voice, your truth, your power. Like you are fighting not just your own karma and people around you, but there is like almost spiritual warfare. You are known. Pile number 3. You are known in the galaxy. Many of you have roots or have a connection to Lyra as well. You've been in this war between darkness and light, in one sense, but you're meant to transcend even that in the duality, because the war between light and dark is still in the plane of duality, even if it's on higher soul levels. So it seems like you are somehow going through a massive shift where you are remembering who you truly are, and you're something more than even this. You're more than the shamanic galactic alchemist master healer that somehow that you are. This is also not who you are. They're saying like you're meant to go even, I see the snake, you're meant to go even higher than that, like something like transcend. There's like a field of heaviness that is like surrounding earth and humans and things like that. You're meant to go over that, but you're meant to go home, and it seems like home is a very far away place for you. Seems like home is a place you haven't been in a very long time. So I think pile number 3, your soul's origin, is something that you might not even know, because there seems to be, you think, because you have very strong connections with Lyra and this planet and that and these masters and these dragons and things like that, but it seems like where you come from is somewhere far. I keep saying like far. I want to channel. I want to go there. And it's like, it's so far. I can't almost grasp it. So far away you are from home. You're so far away from home. So you're working yourself home. So your number 1 top soul gift. Yeah, you are an alchemist, shaman. You are very good with energies. You're super good with energies, I would say. For some of you, it could be like it's getting past the fourth dimension. When we are like energy, when we have an energy awareness that stretches to the fourth dimensions, we are like very good in moving energies, sensing energies, transmuting energies, and things like that. So, but it's like almost like going to the next level. You're meant to go to the next level, to push you to the next level here. Yeah, many of you, Kundalini energy is just, it's like you, a life force. You're a fire that burns. Yeah, you are a fire that burns. Let's do more cards here. This was the mystical, really, yeah, the mysticism, the galactic yeah, you know, I'm sorry. Sometimes I just don't know the word. But yeah, many of you have a lot of ancient wisdom, knowledge. I see you like having a little shop somewhere, you know. Yeah, I see. I don't know if it's a past lifetime or this lifetime, but I see you have like a little hidden shop, you know, somewhere, almost like Harry Potter. Yeah, I'm getting like a lot of Harry Potter energy here. Even Game of Thrones. Yeah, you know. But yeah, Harry Potter, you know, the store where they buy the wands and buy things, and you have like a little store like this with books and spells and things. So many of you have like a lot of shamanic knowledge, like a lot of witch, magic, spells knowledge. But this is just like such a small part of who you really are. Once again, it's like they want to take you higher. You come from someplace higher. They want to raise your vibration. Pure place, yeah, with the Page of Cups. Like your energy is, oh, how did you come here? Yeah, how did you end up here? It's like, I want to see, like, how did you end up here? It's like such a long story. Like, I can see they're showing me this red thread, you know, it goes there. It's like we have a map, you know, over the galaxies and the realms and the dimension. It's like, they're trying to show me. It's like impossible to keep track, but I just want to go where you started. And it just feels like, wow, it's such a long time ago you started, and it was such a far away place. You come from another galaxy or universe altogether, you know. So you're very different. Yeah, you're very, very different. You have abilities that are very rare. Pile number 3, I would say. Yeah, we're very rare on this earth. Yeah, this is the pile where you're going to stand out, even in the spiritual communities. You're going to be different and unique amongst spiritual souls, you know, in the spiritual communities, because you have different interests and hobbies, or different. You're very connected to Egypt, I would say, and the pyramids and anything like this, magical, mystical, and a little bit like sacred geometry things. You know, it feels like it's really your things. Like you're very good like with codes and symbols. And like things like this that people don't understand. It's like, I can't understand this. But for you, it's like ABC, you know, nothing weird. So yeah, you definitely have a lot of knowledge. And if you want to like do something special, like if you want to be a shaman, like an ayahuasca shaman, a kambo shaman, you know, working with this or that plant medicine or something else, you know, you would be great. Yeah, you really stand out in what you're doing, and you're great. Yeah, I feel like many of you, pile number 3, like, what is his purpose? Like, spiritual teacher, being a shaman, being a priest, like a healer, meditation teacher, guru. I don't know, but like, whatever you do, like, it's like very specialist. Yeah, you have the specialist energy. And on the other hand, like more like that's maybe not so known or not like a career, is that you are meant to fight darkness in the world. Yeah, you're a warrior, so you will fight the darkness of the world energetically. A lot of energetic spiritual warfares, and there's a very beautiful divine masculine energy here in pile number 3, actually. Yeah, so it could be a lot of male viewers drawn to pile number 3, but you know, divine masculine, I am divine masculine also. You know, you're all male or feminine, but I just felt like there could be like a lot of male viewers drawn to this reading, and this could be specifically resonating with you then. Protector. You're a protector, also protector of certain knowledge. You have certain knowledge. Let's do more cards here. Earth and bear. Yeah, healer, definitely with the bear and earth. Yeah, definitely healer. You have a lot of abilities, I would say. Your number one top soul gift is your energy awareness. And your ability to master energy. To make it change form, to transmute it, to transcend it, to create it, to destroy it, to shift it, to focus it. You know, you can do a lot of things with energy. So yeah, energy alchemist, a galactic energy alchemist. Yeah, that's what I would call you. That is your number one top soul gift. And an ability to travel through dimensions, travel through realms, shape-shifting, spiritual wisdom, and all these things, they have come because of this gift, you know? Because of this gift. You are... There's nowhere where you don't have access. No dark portal or gateway could stop you. Like if there's like a dark shield hiding some kind of energy, like if you go to Egypt, say, and there's like something that you want to get from the Sphinx or, you know, the pyramid or some kind of information, and there's like some kind of like dark shield around it, the information, like if it's like ingrained somewhere in the, you know, the writings on the pyramid, and there's some kind of dark force that has like kind of like put a shield there so nobody can access it, you could just poof, you just go poof and it's gone, you know? So yeah, this is what you can do. You're very powerful, and then you take the information that you need. You don't come from here. You come from some very distant galaxy somewhere, very older than anything we ever known. Now, almost like, yeah, I don't know where you come from, but yeah, pretty interesting energy. Yeah. This is very unknown for me. Yeah, I haven't been here. So yeah, this is interesting. Yeah. Foreigner from a foreign universe. Old, like, I don't know, like old. So what else we got here? I love Metatron. Archangel Metatron. Yeah, Metatron, you know, Metatron's cube. And he works a lot with sacred geometry. So yeah, once again, just confirming that you're very good with these things. Ancient wisdom. And we have the pyramids here. And the third house, house of communication. Yeah. You know, you're meant to channel information. You're meant to activate. Wow, okay, I'm getting a lot of messages. Many of you are meant to activate like a lot of hidden portals. So it could be that you're being called to I don't know, Inca, Maya, you know, civilizations. I don't know where we have these, but yeah, Peru. I don't know, different places in the world, but the pyramids, the Stone Age, and just to go there to release and transcend the dark forces of energy that are keeping these places locked and keeping this energy latent and like sleeping for the rest of humanity. So like for some of you, you're going to be called to travel the world and go to different places to just do some kind of energetic work like this. And with Archangel Metatron has probably been your guardian since you were a kid, because you have specific gifts. And Archangel Metatron is the guardian of children with like high abilities like this. Labyrinth and journey. Yeah, I mean, this is you. You can crack the code. Yeah, you can crack anything, you know. And you can do anything. 22 journey. You go to different places like this, and you calm down the energy. You activate portals, clear out the portals, get rid of bad energy, opens it up, purify it, and so that light can come from the universe and down to earth, and also from earth, like a pure portal, a gateway of light that helps humanity to ascend and clears out all these heavy forces on earth that wants to keep humanity sleeping. Yeah, it wants to keep humanity sleeping. Second ray of wisdom. Yeah, the second ray is the blue ray actually, and the blue ray of light is the ray of wisdom and love also. Yeah, you have it's very interesting because there's layers to you, and I think when we go to your, and I can't almost reach it, but like when we go to your essence energy, it's like so pure, you know. Yeah, it's very, very pure. Like I wouldn't even say like angelic or some kind of higher angelic frequency above the archangels, almost like, I don't know, like very I don't know where you come from, but yeah, source, you know. Just such a long journey. You know, when we tried to channel, when you were just like a seed, just before the seed became the soul, it feels like, whoa, impossible almost to channel. But yeah, pure light is what you are. Pure light that firstly, kind of like your soul was created in a different universe and galaxy altogether. Old, long, far away, you know, far away. Melchizedek, higher learning. Yeah, once again, you know, wow, this spiritual master that really talks about, you know, we have all this, you know, codes and things, and it's this flower of life. I'm so sorry, I should know that. Yeah, but you know, all these things. Very connected. Melchizedek, I love Melchizedek. I think I'm pronouncing that right as well, because also working with souls that has access to very, very, very ancient and very high knowledge. So you are some kind of wisdom keeper also, ancient wisdom keeper, galactic alchemist, comes from somewhere far, far away. Yeah. Higher learning, study. Reading, research, education help you gain confidence and clarity about your career. Yeah, look at this old man here. Yeah, and with the owl. Yeah, this once again just tells me you hold a lot of wisdom, a lot of ancient wisdom, and your purpose is, I think, for many of you, you know, you're meant to travel the world. Yeah, maybe that sounds strange, but yeah, I think you're meant to go to many places. Egypt, it's definitely a place. If you feel like if you have like the biggest resistance for going to Egypt, I had this like for such a long time. I was thinking like that was the worst place. I never want to go to Egypt. And then I think like, was it 5 years ago? 4 or 5? Yeah, I think maybe 5 years ago now. I just like, one day I was like, wow, I have to go to Egypt. And I went there, and as soon as I stepped out of the plane, I felt like I'm home. I felt like I came home. I felt like half of me, I felt like my whole body was Egypt. So it was so strange, you know. So I feel a very strong connection to Egypt. But I had a very big resistance before I released that blockage. So it could be like because you have like, could be that you have a lot of, because I think you have a lot of powerful lives in Egypt. You also have a very strong connection. Look at this. We even have the lepidolite here formed as a pyramid. Yeah, I didn't think about that. Over the chariot card here, and the chariot card is what makes me feel like you have a connection to Egypt. But I think you are a soul that started your incarnations here on Earth during the times of Atlantis. And you were here, you experienced the golden age of Atlantis, and I think you were some kind of crystal master in some kind of temple. So you had a very high position, you had a very important role, and you were very knowledgeable, you know, very knowledgeable and very good. You were directing energy, you know, so you had some kind of crystal temple, pyramid shape. There was like a big crystal in the middle, the master healer crystal that you worked with. And so you have a very strong connection to crystals as well. Yeah, yeah, very strong connection to crystals as well. You can draw out information from anything, you know. And then you were there through the golden ages of Atlantis, and then you were there through the fall of Atlantis. And after the fall of Atlantis, you know, all these star seeds and light beings, you know, they were put all over the world. And then the new civilization started, like Inca, Maya, you know, in Hawaii, and this and this and that. But you ended up in Egypt, you know, one of the places. You traveled also like to Peru and Hawaii, and you've been in Bali, I see as well. So you moved around, but something with Egypt, you were there for a very long time. You know, you were there when the pyramids were built. So you have a lot of karma and a lot of soul pieces to bring back from Egypt. My stomach hurts again. Yeah, stomach, you know, solar plexus, I think, is connected to Egypt. Yeah, but anyways, you have even the sun here, the sword and the sun. Yeah, it's very important for you to go there and to, if you don't want to go there physically, but I would recommend it actually, because I know when I stepped out of the plane and we were like, I think like 7 days or 10 days in Egypt, can't remember anymore. But yeah, it was very powerful. It's just like, wow, being on that boat, traveling the Nile. Is it called the Nile in English? I don't know. But yeah, Niles? Yeah, I don't know. You know, so, but yeah, it was very like, wow, powerful. It made a really powerful shift in my energy actually. So it could be like you have to go there physically, put your feet on the soil and like visit the pyramids and these different places. to bring back the pieces, because you have a very strong connection. The more resistance you have to Egypt, probably the more important it is that you go there. If you don't want to go, you can start just tapping into what you feel when you think about going there and work through the blockages. Yeah. And you know what? Yeah, wow, we haven't even thought about this. So yeah, this is a timeless reading, but when I'm recording this reading, you know, Lionsgate has just opened up because the sun is in Leo now. The star Sirius rises in the horizon, and Orion's belt aligns with the pyramid of Giza. This is the Lionsgate. It happens every year when the sun moves into Leo. 8/8 is the, you know, the portal. So it seems to be like a very powerful message for you right now, you know? Yeah, because Lionsgate is here and it's connected to Egypt. So Lionsgate this year could be very powerful for you. Page of Cups. Lionsgate, you know, has this supercharged positive energy that accelerates ascension. And it gives us cosmic downloads and activations and a power to manifest big time. So with Page of Cups here, seems like you can manifest big time. So this was an extra message for you. Yeah, manifest big time. There's a blockage that wants to be. Was the heaviness that I felt. Wow. Yeah, because I felt like a heaviness and I felt like I wanted to lift you above that. So yeah, lift you above that. And yes, you are. It's like you are more than you feel that you are as a soul. There is like a higher energy that I feel like I want to like crack open what's in the way, or want to push this darkness is almost in the way for you to reconnect with that. And once again, it has something to do with dark karma that started in Atlantis. It started somewhere during Atlantis fall, you know, when they say the ego started to create and all these masters starting to develop greed and fight with each other. Imagine, you know, imagine the karma. You, master, you fighting with another master. Imagine the havoc that we could create, you know. So, you know, we have this energy, of course. Or maybe, you know, maybe just fighting very dark forces. That was, you know, how was the pyramid built? You know, they say they were built by this... Anukians, what are they called? You know, these big creatures anyways. Anunnakis, yeah, I don't know. Anyways, I'm sorry, I don't know all these things, but yeah. So it's like big time, you know, this is where it started, but this is also the key for you to come back to yourself, and you have this super pure energy. So yeah, you're meant to go back to your original energy here. Second ray of wisdom, the blue ray of love and wisdom, very pure energy that you have. And very pure. It's almost like we did, like now when we were channeling, we started out like in a little bit heavy place, and now we're going back together. So this was nice, and now I'm starting to recognize myself also in this reading. You know, Egypt, Atlantis, definitely Egyptian karma, and you know, being in this a little bit lower frequency, feeling a little bit home here, because you know, we have abilities, we have energetic awareness, but still like feeling like yeah, you know, I can go even higher. And yes, you can go even higher with the Page of Cups here. Look at this pure energy and the second ray of wisdom. It's all about getting you into this higher energy. But you need to know it's a purpose. You are transcending the darkness by experience the darkness. You're transcending the karma of the earth by experience the karma of the earth. So you have very strong abilities. This is the really Archangel Michael dragon energy here, that I'm feeling, spiritual warrior, higher type of angels or masters or something like that. So yeah, healers. Wow. Okay, let's do more cards. Authentic truth. Wow, the portal is opening up here for you to regain your authentic truth. Something was taken away from you when you were here in Egypt and Atlantis. Getting that back. Give birth. Okay, I have to censor that card. Just wait 1 second. Yeah, you're here to give birth to the new world. You're here to give birth to the new world. You have been a part of this since the beginning. You've been here since the beginning. Atlantis, since the time of Atlantis. Very strong connection to Atlantis, the pyramids, crystal temples, crystals, other light workers. And I think, you know, you have karma with some really, 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 you know, you could be having karma with like spiritual teachers that are narcissists and psychopaths, you know. Yeah, it could be. Yeah, and really you have karma with very powerful people. So your karma will probably karmic cords with other people will probably pretty intense. Like you meet somebody and you have some kind of karmic experience with them, and they're like the devil incarnate almost. It's going to feel like that because they have some powerful gifts. They have some powerful dark gifts. Yeah. And you also have some powerful dark gifts. You have been experiencing this, but you have left that long time ago. You have your pure gifts is only light, you know, because you come from the light. Even the ones that you are fighting here also comes from the light, you know. This is just duality, of course. Nobody comes from darkness. Darkness is just the shadow aspect of the light, you know. It's all the same thing. So yeah, but anyways, you have some you have some karma with some really dark souls that comes from dark places of the universe. And yeah, big time, like for you it could be that you're fighting curses, spiritual magic, and like really difficult dark people. You know, you look into their eyes and you only see darkness, because they have been so far long time ago since they were since they were kind of in their light. Yeah. So let's see what else we got here. 10 of Swords, Page of Wands, and Knight of Swords. Yeah, look at you, spiritual warrior, Archangel Michael energy, dragon energy, like we said. 10 of Swords. You're here. What is your purpose? Your purpose is to transcend darkness into light. Your purpose is to give birth to the new earth, to open the portal of authentic truth and light. But first you need to get yourself home, because you've been in this journey also. You also lost soul pieces. You also been fighting and losing yourself in duality, fighting the darkness, being the light, or being the dark, fighting the lightness. You've did it all, you know. This was a part of your journey here. You needed to go very deep with the snake. You needed to go very, very deep. And now it's the end here with the 10 of Swords. Now it's the end of duality. Now it's the end of the experience of both light and dark. Now you go through both the light and dark. You unify this. You take back your truth, the authentic truth here. You become kind of the gateway that gives birth to this new earth by activating places, you know, that you have been with these dark powers of the world. Yeah. Could be that you're born, like you have some kind of connection to like old Mesopotamia. I don't know which countries lays in those areas now, but like something like, yeah, you have like deep roots. Yeah, you have very deep roots, you know. Yeah, maybe, you know, from Iraq, Armenia, Iran, Egypt, we said. Yeah, these countries, yeah, somewhere around these countries could be. Israel even. Yeah, Israel, Jordania. Wow, yeah. if you are from these countries, or if these countries somehow like feels a little bit, you feel like you have a connection. This is like talking about, yeah, you are very good with astrology. You have all this wisdom, mathematic, astrology, alchemy, spiritual light codes, all these things. You're very good with all these things. Yeah. Okay, pile number 3. I think we're gonna stop there. It was a very powerful reading. Yeah, very powerful reading. So yeah, if you want to share your story in the comment section, please feel free to do so. Either way, pile number 3. I really wish you all the best, and I hope to see you next time. Goodbye.